I don't know who I'm speaking to, but I want to talk to you about your gifts and I want to talk to you about purpose because I need for you to be intentional. You have to be more intentional. And what I mean by intentional is like really honing in on the gifts that's really inside of you, the skills that you have learned over time. Like, what can you do that is going to make a difference in your life, that is going to change your life, that is going to take you to the next level? Like, what is it that you can do in what you can do right now? What is it that you can do right now that you can start right now? And it doesn't require nothing but just what you have. Because you got the phone, that's a tool. Google, these search engines, like you have everything at your fingertips. Social media is free. So that's a tool where you can market for free. So what is it that you could do right now that you can get started on changing your life? Because God has placed those gifts inside of you. And if you don't know, and if you don't really, if you don't know, if you are unsure, or you may have like an ideal, I have a digital product that is called How to Identify Your Gifts and Your Purpose. It's going to give you that clarity and it's going to give you more so of a direction. Whatever people have been telling you over the years that you'll be good at doing or whatever the case may be, this is going to probably align with what they may have already been telling you. This is really going to give you some direction, and I also suggest seeking God for further confirmation. But I will link that in the description box. But like, it's about being intentional about what's already inside of you that you can use to get started in your purpose, to start walking in your purpose. Because if God is calling you to do something, you want to focus on that thing. No more procrastinating. No more just talking around, not talking around, but like talking about it to people about what you're going to do, but you haven't got started. Oh, I'm going to do this, but you still ain't got started. Oh, whatever. You still ain't got started, but you talking about it. You talking about it ain't going to make no difference in your life. You talking about it is not going to bring change. It's just not going to bring change because you know what? It requires action. It requires action. First, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself before anybody can believe in you. You got to believe in yourself and believe in the promises that God has spoke over you. That's one. And then trusting, that goes with action. So you're going to trust God in the process, but you got to move. You got to make that step. You got to take that action, which is using what you have. Forget the excuses. Let's forget the excuses because it's no point in making these excuses because I'm in a situation where I don't have everything that I want, but I know I got what I need and I'm going to use what I have and I'm not going to make no excuses because I am going to do what I can because I know that, which I always say this all the time, I'm going to do what I can and God is going to do what I can't. Okay? We have everything at our fingertips. The phone, social media is free. There's no excuse for you not to be focused on the gifts and the talents that's within you. That's going to make a room for you. That is going to change your life. That is going to change your family life. That is going to create a legacy. That is going to create generational wealth. But are you going to get started? Are you going to be intentional about what you need to do? You got to stop talking about it. You got to stop sitting around. You got to stop scrolling. We all have a bad habit of scrolling on social media, but we need to use that time to be focused on how can I be valuable? How can I be of value to other people? How can I help them? That's like, how can I help them? Like, don't just be in it for money. No, it's not about that. It's about actually truly helping other people and, making a difference in someone else's life by just using what you have. Because as you make a difference in your life is going to change as well. Your life is going to evolve because why? You are helping someone else. You are serving what God is calling us to do, to serve. And to help other people. It's not about just yourself. It's about how can you be a help to someone else by using what you have. God has planted things in you. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to use it, or you're not? Or you're going to just let it go to waste? This is not the time to be lollygagging. You can't afford to be lollygagging. You need to get started and do what you're supposed to be doing. You got to look within you. The gifts. What is the gifts that's inside of you? What are the gifts inside of you? What are the skills? You don't learn a lot of skills throughout your work history and the jobs and all that. And your talents. Like, sit down and think about, what it is that is inside of you and what you're good at and what you love, and that you can actually spend hours doing, and you don't think twice about it. Like, you forget to eat, drink, use the bathroom, or whatever. Like, you're really in tune in this thing, because you're really passionate about it, So sit down and think about it, or write it down. What is it that is inside of you that can make a difference in your life and help other people? Like I said, I have a digital guide. It's called How to Identify Your Gifts and Your Purpose. It's going to give you clarity, and it's going to definitely give you some direction of what you've been hearing all these years, and what you may have an ideal, but it's going to give you that clarity, that further clarity that you need. Very simple, not too much, not too less. Okay? But I hope this was a blessing to someone. Like I said, I don't know who I was speaking to, but be more intentional. We have to be intentional about what is inside of us and how can we use that to be a help to other people. We want to help them. We also want to help ourselves. And if you don't take action, if you don't move, who are you really helping? You're definitely not helping yourself, and you're definitely not helping nobody else. So think about that. God bless you.